Hello, original art experience fans. Welcome, welcome. It is January 30th. Wow, we're wrapping up January already. That's crazy. It's still weird. We have a whole opening. I say something, and then we're gonna have another opening. That's really weird. But get ready because we got new commission cover art. We have a bunch of art on sale, and we're gonna pay tribute to Sal Buscema tonight. So roll that opening. Make sure everything's all set right here. We got our stickies. We got our lineup. How's everybody doing? Again, it's Friday. You know what? In the end, I think January went by at a pretty steady pace. I know I kept myself busy, and I hope everyone had a good month. It's the Amy Show. Yes, thank you. Again, I open, we chat, I warm up the audience. Hello to everyone who's here. Marcelo, Scott, Goose Skywalker. Who else? A lot of you guys are popping up. Hello. If you buy something tonight, please fill out the form. No matter if we have your info already, just please fill it out. Because again, sometimes, especially if you're a new person, if you don't fill out a form, I can't make an invoice and send it to you if I don't have your contact info. But I say no matter what, fill out a form because it helps us keep track of what sells per show. Please do that. Hit like, hit subscribe, share with all your friends. We got that down. Our newest Kickstarter is going on right now. The Disney Villains collections. I think it's the hardcovers and the mystery bags, but it's all our Disney villains. As of so far, Hades, Cruella, Maleficent, Scar. I'm pretty sure it's the premiere of the Scar collections. That's the only place you can get it. Yes. Thank you, Jay. The link is in the comments. Please go check that out. It's only been going for a few days, but still grab something before the time runs out. I cannot recommend the series enough. I know I love all our Disney books, but the villain books are so much fun. Should start the show with form shaming. Marcus, I kind of did. Because again, sometimes people forget, which I can't understand if it's a genuine accident, but if I tell you more than once to fill something in and people still do it, then it's like, come on. So yeah, the link, the forms, the shamey hour. Shame. CJ's here. Nicholas Gear's here. I don't know what a Nick accent is. I don't know what it is. I'm not even gonna try. Jay, is the form link not up? Because people are saying they can't find it.
So it looks like Kyle forgot to put it in the description. I just went and put it in the description of the video. But at any time, if anyone needs it, please ask and I'll drop it. We've been getting too much spam email with me pinning it to the chat. So Kyle wanted me to stop that for a little while. So
okay. All right. Oh, excuse me. Nick, I want to say Nick has met Sal Buscema. I don't remember. Like, there's a lot of stories I don't quite remember, but I'm sure he'll go over every Sal memory he has, whether he's met him or not. Because I mean, he is bringing an old Spider-Man page on that he's going to do an undramatic reading of. So, and he did ask me, but like before he gets on, if anyone wanted to share a Sal memory, like whether you knew him or not, or if there was a specific book that really connected with you, please share in the comments. Please share anything Sal related. Yeah, I wish I had one. I mean, all I know about Sal is like what Nick has shown through all the work that's been on the show. I know he's very like one of the top Spider-Man artists ever, and that's always cool to see, like seeing all different artists and they're putting their stamp on each specific character. Like crazy. Like it was last year we lost John Romita Sr. and he was one of the top Spider-Man people, and now it's Sal, who also made a great impression on Spider-Man. Peter Rowe met Sal at 3 cons. Nice. Favorite Hulk artist? I'm just reading the comments. Again, if it gets weirdly quiet for me, that's just because I'm reading. That's just because I'm reading your comments. Jay, did you have a Sal story or?
I'm gonna be real honest. I know of Sal Buscema and all that, but until I was in my 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, I never really paid that much attention to a whole lot of artists, and I should have. I mean, being a comic fan, I was pretty much just I collect them, I read them.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing for me to say that I didn't know till my mid 20s that it wasn't just an artist and a writer. You know, like the artist drew the pages, they drew the word bubbles, and the writer filled in the word bubbles. I didn't know about line art and inkers and letterers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I've learned about that stuff since I first started here. And yeah, you don't know how much goes into comics unless you really work into it. Yeah, the art, the writing, and I'm always fascinated by how the artist and the writer work together. That's something I ask in every interview, like, oh, how's it like working with your artists, even if you don't like really see each other face to face, you communicate. Marvel fan, yeah. South Hulk, people love his work on the Hulk. Marvel fan, met Sal twice way back in the 90s, been a long time. Still really cool. Note on the claim form, had to force quit the YouTube app, restart for claim show. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe that's something. Sal Cap page. Peter Rowe has Captain America page. Nice.
and just in case that happens again, if you go to the explive.com, claim forms for all the shows are there. So just a heads up on that.
Okay. Going over. Was Sal mainly just Marvel, or was there anything DC that he did? I don't know. Someone let me know. Wish Sal did more cons. Would have been awesome to see him a lot more. Just Marvel? Okay. Again, just ask because I was curious. Probably. You know what? Now, you know what I wish I did? I wish I pulled like an article or something, like, because that's something at least I could read. But yeah, like I said, again, this is one of the moments where again I need Nick here because again he's the art historian. I'm still learning. I am still learning. But remember, all I can say is I read that news and I know again I learned from Nick how impactful certain artists are in the community, and I think I have a pretty good understanding of how impactful Sal and his work was on Marvel Comics. Metal Elf, hello. Warlord's here. And I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a nice night. I don't know if anyone else trying to survive the freezing cold. Alberto has a few Sal pages. Always loved his stuff. Very nice. All you guys saying hi to each other. I like that. Happy community.
Yeah, like Mike's saying, please like the video. Let's see how many likes we can get before Nick gets here.
I see you guys making bets on how late Nick's gonna be. I see it. It's right below 60. Oh, Alberto. I don't. Anyone else in the East Coast? Like again, we're in Jersey, and there's still so much snow everywhere. I live in Philly, and I have it's my street is pretty covered in snow right now. I have 2 fingers freeze off so far. Good news, Metal Elf. Recording setting -9. Holy shamoli. Holy shamoli. I don't know how anyone can survive those conditions. That is crazy. You know, isn't it funny how winter is nice when you're a kid? You don't have to go to school. You get to go out and make snow angels and have snowball fights. When you're an adult, it's a pain in the ass. When you're an adult, it's a pain to drive through. You can't get anywhere. It was tricky this week. Most of us worked from home on Monday. And we're supposed to get more snow, but I'm like, oh, I can't do this. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough for the year. Whether it's enough snow for the year. Some towns are going to shut down. Wow. Yeah. Cold can be tough. Snow can be tough. So everyone stay warm, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Maybe Nick's just taking his time to get here right now, and then let's make sure. Always better late and safe, you know. Hope to get many more Sal pages. Yeah, again, you guys got Sal memories. Keep sharing. Gives me stuff to talk about. Again, otherwise, I am just here. I got the list. I got my art, which I actually priced this week. I gotta say, I think it's easily some of my favorite work I've ever done. But Nick is showing off some Sal art tonight. It's not for sale, but he's showing it off in memory. But he's got a lot of All-Star Batman by John Romita Jr. tonight. He's got a little bit of Ron Garney, a little bit of Tom Rainey, Walt Simonson. There's a really nice alien piece that's going to be up for sale and affordable. Thank you, CJ. Anyone finished with Wonder Man? Not quite my Simon Williams, but in the end, found it enjoyable. I liked Wonder Man too, Michael. I a video all about Wonder Man in the comics. Marvel does release really good recap videos before certain new projects. Like their Fantastic Four recap video is great, and they also have another great one for Wonder Man. So like it was a nice change of pace for MCU, right? Very character focused, very low key, but like it's nice to know that Marvel can pull off that kind of stuff too, besides the spectacle, you know? So yeah, if anyone hasn't checked out Wonder Man yet, go check that out. Now speaking of which, we'll have to ask Nick if he ever got any Wonder Man art for doing Wonder Man episode 4 was outstanding. Started Wonder Man, yeah. I hope everyone checks it out, and then a couple months we got Daredevil back. I know people love Daredevil. Nick loves Daredevil, so I'm sure he'll have plenty of Daredevil art then. More people coming in. Hello. Still kind of getting started. We're getting comfortable. We're checking in with each other. It was nice that they dropped the entire season at once. Yeah, some shows are built for week to week stuff. Some are built to just go straight through. Yeah, and it seemed Wonder Man was the best. This was the best way to consume it, just all at once. I gotta say that show really did make me like Trevor Slattery. I wasn't just the character in general. I was just like, okay, you're there, but so props to Wonder Man for making me like that character. And,
yeah,
and
I haven't checked it out yet, but I will say this about Trevor Slattery. When Iron Man 3 came out and they had Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin, I was so excited. So excited. I was so angry at that movie when you found out he was just an actor. But now I'm coming around to him.
My thing, like, I didn't necessarily have that issue with Iron Man 3 because I wasn't super close to the Iron Man and Mandarin. Like, I wasn't that into the comics at that point, so it didn't bother me that much. Just the character in general kind of just pops up and he's like, why are you here? Like, he shows up in Shang-Chi and I'm just like, okay, you're still around, but like, what? Like, he wasn't really doing much for me. He just seemed to be there. No offense to Sir Ben Kingsley, but he was just there. But like now, like in this show, he has a real purpose, and it got me to like him. It got me to like him. I hope we see more of him and Simon Williams, mostly Simon Williams. But that's a huge success and huge credit to the show. Like, you make me like these characters, and you make me want to see more of them. Nick Barrucci, Roofman. So that's how he's weathering the Diamond bankruptcy. All right. I'm no more Sal comments. I'm sure when Nick gets in here, it'll start back up again. Oh, Marcus, I'm still processing. I'm still kind of in denial. I'm still reeling from that news. I had to get up from my desk and be like, yeah, and yell at my phone like, that's not true. That Catherine's not. That's not true. I like. Because I've just seen her, like, she's been in things throughout my entire life, Catherine O'Hara. And not just in my favorite film of all time. Not just in my favorite film of all time. I like, and multi-generational career, because I know people loved her CCTV and the Christopher Guest movies. My dad loved Waiting for Guffman. Oh my god. Yes, Home Alone. One of my favorite moments in Beetlejuice is when she's yelling at her husband, I must express myself. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me. I don't want to scream too loud. There's still people here. So one of my favorite moments just ever. And if anyone hasn't watched Schitt's Creek, go watch it because it's perfection. It's the greatest. And I know she got 1 Emmy for that show, but she deserved like 100 Emmys for that show. She oh my gosh. It's so I've been mourning all day. I've been mourning Catherine O'Hara all day.
Her and Eugene Levy are just like the perfect combo.
Like there are some there's throughout all of time there have been certain actors who have been paired up for multiple times because they're always great together, and they are one of the all-time best just on-screen couples to me. They're magic.
Was she also the voice of Shock?
Yeah, okay. She's also Shock. Yeah, she did 2 voices. And not just Nightmare Before Christmas, but Frankenweenie and Wild Robot. She did a lot of voice work. Not a lot of voice work, a lot of what an incredible career. I wish she was still I wish she was still here so she can keep giving us more. It's again, I've been heartbroken all day. I've been mourning all day. I got pulled kicking and screaming into Schitt's Creek and ended up loving it. It was funny. Like the last season won every Emmy in the book. I'm like, is it really that good? I watched the whole show. I'm like, yeah, it's that good. I'm thinking like, okay, now I gotta rewatch it just for her. I gotta go rewatch it, or do I just watch certain episodes that are very Catherine heavy? I'm like, no, maybe I'll just redo the whole show. The whole show is great. It's a show that sneaks up on you because it's really like the character journeys that make me so invested. How they how they start at the beginning and where they end up. It's a great journey. Jeff Gill, hello. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm sorry there's not more art up right now. Nick keeps it all safe. Like I said, these are available. It's a lot of memories right now. We're reminiscing about Sal, about Catherine. Just isn't it crazy how art can change lives?
Yeah, and whether it's comic art or the art form of TV and movies, it's crazy how people you've never met can have such a deep impact on your life. It's wild.
Because art inspires more art. Like comics inspire storytellers and artists, and actors inspire comedians, and they make you laugh, so it inspires you to make other people laugh. And that's how you stay connected. It's how you stay connected with people who aren't here anymore. Probably one of my favorite things about art. And when you leave behind a legacy like that, they're always here. Sal is still in his art. Catherine is still on TV. She's still in the movies. I can listen to her voice anytime I want. Do my Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack. It's on my phone. Yeah, they're artists live forever. That's pretty cool. Whew, I should change the subject before I get sad and think about personal things.
So let's bring some levity. Do you want to show off your covers you did?
Sure. I gave prices to them this week. They're either we'll do it one at a time. But yeah, I got Lock, Shock, and Barrel. They're 30 each if they want to get sold separately, but if you want all three of them together, then it's 70 for all three if one person gets them. But yeah, I got Lock, I got Shock, who was voiced by Catherine, and we have Barrel. I copied I looked up an image. It's like a pin set image, and that's what it's based on. Like something I've been pretty lucky to be good at. Like I could just look at a picture and just draw it, and just go look up and draw and look up and draw. Like, and that's kind of how. That's how I can do things sometimes. So yeah, I have 3 brand new pieces. Yeah, they can be bought separately for 30, or if you want all 3 of them, then I'll charge you for 70 for all of them. And I send the money to charity. I don't keep it. If we don't show prices, can we preview what's on tonight or what?
Well, like I said, unfortunately, since we got the prices in, the prices are on the bottom of the in the little thing, like it says right here. Mm-hmm. So, oh,
I like to add 2 for 2 sub. Mike Aswell, I can. These are the only pieces I have on deck right now. I can pull. I can pull some other CCAs that we have for giveaways. It's like you guys just want me to pull some. I shouldn't say guys. Michael, do you want me to just pull see what other CCAs we have on deck and or 2%? Okay, I'm thinking about what would be a good giveaway. And Kenneth, I'm glad the books got their save. I'd like to add 2 for 2 separate, or keep one giveaway. Michael, you mean you'll keep one of these and you'll give the other 2 away? I just want to make sure I'm understanding. I'm sorry. Sorry for all the questions. Nick's car's low because he's pulling a trailer of Sal art. Maybe he is. Just wing it. What's the worst that could happen? Whoever said Nick, whoever said 20 and 30 minutes for Nick, I've lost. Wow, it's been 30 already. Wow.
Just let us know which one you'd like to keep, Mike.
Is that what?
I think that's that. If I'm reading it correctly, he wants to keep one, give the other 2 away.
Okay, that's fine. Mike, can you confirm if that's what you wanted? Sorry. I guess I probably could use the caffeine. Correct. Okay. So Mike, how about let me know which one you want to keep. I'll make sure your invoice, and then we'll do we'll do giveaways later, and whoever wins can claim whichever. You give away 2 of them, keep 1. Okay. So yeah, Mike, just let us know which one you want to keep, and then the other 2 will be up for giveaway. Grab one of Nick's coat. Kindly. Oh yeah. Can you run the pictures again so Mike can look? We can pick. Yes. Yes, this one's Lock. This one's Shock. And this one is Barrel. They kidnapped Mr. Sandy Claus in the film. I don't think I can sing that song or else we'll get in trouble. Mike Aspel will take Shock. Good choice. I guess we have to pick a hashtag to figure out who's going to get the other 2. Do we want like? I should get a different pen too. Right now. Ooh, there's some good ones. But we gotta pick one, guys. Draw Nick cover with his mullet. Very funny.
Yeah, I can just send you this image and you can find you a nice cover. This image is never going away. It's going to stay here forever.
Oh, God. Hashtag AB needs a raise. That's always a good one. Hashtag I lost betting on when Nick will show up on Poly Market. The internet never forgets. Hashtag timeless. I like hashtag timeless because we are talking about timeless icons in this week.
You want to go with that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag timeless. For Sal, for Catherine, for all the artists we miss. Nick Mayer before Christmas, that's a good one. Oh, gosh. I already said timeless. Yeah. Space Case, hello. I wonder if Nick has his own giveaway. Maybe he'll should we tell him that timeless will be the one the whole time, or do you think he'll want a different one or something later? Or just don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll just tell him, hey, the hashtag is timeless.
Nick is never on timeless. You guys are funny. Amy half hour or so show. Yep. Yeah, do we at least want to give away the other Nightmare books right now? So we're doing something? We're giving away art?
Yeah, we can do that. We'll give everybody
another minute.
Yeah, another minute or two, and then I'll run it.
Nick would use hashtag Amy say Amy's hashtag will be her art being the giveaway along with some Nick art. But yeah, we'll take one more minute. Everyone do hashtag timeless, and we'll do the other pieces. And again, thank you, Mike Asbill, for buying all of them, and thanks for giving some away. Thank you. Whoever the winners are, like, you guys will all be connected forever.
Hey, there's a
Oh
chef.
my gosh, Nick is here.
Retired.
Everyone always taking bets on what time you're gonna be.
Who
in.
won?
Like, I think everyone lost. Like nobody, like they like at least 30 or like. I think 30
Sorry,
was the
guys.
biggest.
You guys talking about South Buscema a little bit?
We did. I knew you would have more stuff, but like some people feel like they got to meet him at cons. They've gotten to meet.
Does anybody want to come on the air live and talk about Sal? Because if you do, we'll put the StreamYard link in. If anybody wants to come in live, say
And Nick
yes.
entering the show is my on your left.
What was that?
My on.
Technically,
Technically, it was an end game moment. Oh, Marcus had 40, so I guess he was closest. Another 30 seconds, and we'll do the first giveaway. He's getting the art, guys. I'm watching the clock in the corner, being like, okay. How do we know it was really Nick and not a deep fake?
it's always a deep fake with Nick. Nick is a deep fake.
All right.
Nick's not a real person. Amy conjured me up decades ago.
How would that even work?
That's not true. You conjured me up about 10 years ago when I died.
I didn't even know you.
I'm
like what?
I'm like the Superman clone in the Superman movie. Finally saw the movie. It's friggin' awesome.
Good news. Some good news for today. First hashtag or first giveaway. Let's go.
What's the first giveaway?
One of these. Whoever gets it can choose.
I should be there on Saturday in time for the free pizza, Alberto. Which, of course, if the pizza's like 2 years ago, I won't be having any.
Mr. Easy Go Lucky, congratulations! You can pick the lock book or the barrel book. Might have to show him one more time so we can. Yeah, Michael Asbill put dibs on shock, so we have lock or barrel to. So yeah, Mr. Easy Go Lucky, you can pick one of those two, and then we'll pick one more person, and they will win. Which one is left?
Everybody, do you ask for your Dynamite Dispatch when you go to your local comic store?
Mr. Easy Go Lucky will take barrel. All right. Thank you.
Oh, Mike Apple bought them again?
Bought all of them, yes, and then
Aww.
2 of them are going to be given away. So we'll do it one more, and then whoever that winner is will get the lockbook.
By the way, go to dynamite.com, guys. Check it out real quick. Oh, after we do the next winner.
And then I can get these out of the way. I'll put in the order for the certificates. I'll make sure each one gets one.
I swear to God, you saw the original Superman movies, right?
#1 Marvel fan.
Awesome.
Congrats. The hashtag is timeless because we're talking about timeless creators.
Nice.
Thank you guys. Thank you to Mike Asbill for claiming the books.
So did
and
you
also
see the
giveaways.
second Superman movie, the originals? Well, I guess the originals would really be the serials from the 1930s. Did you see the Christopher Reeve ones?
Those two, yes.
Okay. Sometimes.
Get to Alberto. Really? Marvel fan? You sure? Just want to.
All right, let's see. We got 36 likes.
Yes, okay.
But how many
Thank
people?
Thank you.
36 likes, 48 people. Guys, come on. Let's get to 50 likes. Everybody wants me to do a giveaway today. We'll do a giveaway. Oh, I got an idea for a giveaway.
Oh.
Everybody, go to dynamite.com. Check out these new Red Sonja Reborn covers.
Killer.
Aren't they?
Killer.
Certificate of authenticity.
Can I jump in
Check out
there?
dynamite.com.
I hear you guys talking about this awesome Sonja Reborn.
Dynamite. It's a Dynamite Sonja Reborn.
Oh, yes, it's Dynamite.com exclusive. They're
Right.
limited to 250 sets. And the artist who slayed this cover, Ito,
Yeah.
is on fire. On fire. These covers came out gorgeous. Insane.
It's good because it's really cold out.
It is.
Bad joke.
You had me when you opened the doors. Maybe it's cold outside.
Oh, man. Let's get to 50 likes. Guys, go to. As a matter of fact, you know what? If you want to, order them here now. Go to dynamite.com or say Sonja, Queen Sonja number 5.
Sonja Reborn number 4.
Sonja Reborn number 4. I get it always wrong.
Let me pull in. I'll be right
Sonja
here.
Reborn number 4. Pop it in. Come on, let's do it.
How much are the Red Sonja?
They're $35
For the pair.
for the pair. You get the trade and the virgin
How's
there.
that?
That's actually really good.
You're right. And look at this. Can I show you something crazy? This is apples and bananas crazy.
That's how much some people are selling.
Oh no, that's what they are selling them for. Real sold prices. They're going. They're hot. People are always trying to figure out who the next artist is. The next artist is already here, and his name is Iko.
And he's dynamite.
He is dynamite.
Nice. Thank you, round guy. Like I'll be at my desk for a little bit. So you guys need anything? You know where to find me.
Here we go. Walt Simonson print. So, does anybody want to come live on the air and talk about South Buscema a little bit? Let me know if anybody wants to come live on the air. We will. Who's doing the show? Jay or Jay's doing it, right?
Yeah, Peter wants to come on.
Pop in the StreamYard link.
I can
Anybody
pop it
come
in the StreamYard, but once he joins, I need to delete it because that could cause a lot of problems having the StreamYard link in the chat.
Yeah, but just, okay, I'll take your word for it. But anybody wants to jump in, say it now. And I'm going to read, and it's not for sale. I'm keeping it. But I'll read my favorite fun, spectacular Spider-Man art by Sal and Bill Sienkiewicz. Maybe I should do that first. This way, anybody else who wants to join, please. Alberto. Mr. Wonderful doesn't wear pants when he's doing interviews. Why should you? Just keep the camera above you. God, I wish I could say it live on the air, but I can't. But did you get Amy a Coke? Amy, did you want a Coke?
Sure.
All right. Amy said she wants a Coke. I'll be right back. Oh, she's getting it. No, I have a Coke. They want me to get you one.
Oh,
Do you want a Coke? Because I got to go get it if you want it.
yes.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to go get it. I have mine. Okay.
I'll be on so it can.
All right.
So it's not dead air.
Well, you know what? Email that to
I think you guys are going to witness it first. Nick getting me a soda. Although I think he'll have to do it at least a dozen more times to make it even.
So you'll think you put it in, but then it won't be there. There you go.
Thank you. I was telling you, this is a first.
Well, you never asked. You never asked. You never said, "Can you get me a Coke?" All right. I'm gonna
I'm just
do.
the assistant. I didn't know I could.
Huh?
I'm just the assistant. I didn't know I could do that. Like,
You can answer anything. I don't care. If I can help, I help.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. My favorite. Let me take this off because it's not for sale. This was for sale at one point, but it is one of my favorites. All right. When are we getting Terminator metal covers? Yeah, you know what? Email Amy and me. We'll look into it. Professor, do you mind? Kane and I were having a moment. I never realized how thoroughly invigorated one feels after a good old-fashioned slugfest. To think of the money I wasted on those Jane Fonda tapes. Although I did like Barbarella. But, Professor, there's something, lurking in the shadows. Let me get this straight. You're a clone. Cowering in the arms of a man who spent the last 5 years genetically re-engineering himself. And you don't find that unsettling? Perhaps you need a bit more caffeine in your diet. One of my favorite pages. One of my favorite pages. I feel like I'm fortunate that it never sold. So that's that. All right. We got Peter. Anybody else joining? Are we supposed to guess what title this is? Spectacular Spider-Man 222. Lou, how are you? Everybody, hit that thumbs up. Come on, let's get to 50 likes. We'll do a couple of giveaways. If we get to 80 likes, you know I'm going to do something really cool. I mean, look, any giveaways are cool, but you know.
All righty, we got a guest in the back.
Let's go, baby.
All righty, we got a guest in the back.
Let's go. You got to turn your receiving volume off, my friend.
All righty, we got a guest in the back.
Let's go. You got to turn your receiving volume off, my friend.
All righty, we got a guest in the back.
All right, we're getting an echo. Hey, Peter.
Hey, sorry.
That's okay. There are worse things in life. So talk to us about Sal Buscema.
So I met Sal 3 times because I lived in the DC area. He, I believe he lived in Gainesville, Virginia, in suburban DC. And I met him, ironically, for the first time at a local comic show for a day, one of those local comic shows.
Yeah.
It was at actually a local fire department and Tyson's Corner. And he was doing...
Wait. Was it Serendipity?
It was Serendipity. I didn't expect him to be there.
Yeah, Bob Horn.
And
how old are you now? Just out of curiosity, if you're comfortable saying. Some people aren't.
I'm 63.
All right, so I did Serendipity shows and Great Eastern shows and creation conventions from 1983 to at least 1992. I was a weekend warrior. We probably met.
I don't
Trust me, I was younger, skinnier, not as ugly.
Okay.
So, but anyway, go ahead. Silver Springs, go ahead.
This was in Tyson's Corner, Virginia, or McLean, Virginia, and he was doing free head sketches for everyone. There weren't very many people lining up, so it was kind of nice. And he did it actually for my then wife and myself, made it out to us. And then I saw him at 2 Apple Cons, and he was also doing free head sketches. And he was a very nice man. And I remember one time at an AppleCon, some guy walked up to him with like 100 books to sign, and he kind of sighed. And the last time I saw him was at a Baltimore Comic-Con. He was not a guest, but I was near Ron Friends' table, and Sal and his wife walked up, and apparently they had a lunch engagement planned with the three of them, and Ron was so happy to see him. So that was
the year. I wonder if that's the year he got the Hero Initiative award, Lifetime Achievement Award, because Walt Simonson gave it to him that night. So I think that's what it was, because I don't think he had any other reason to go to Baltimore. And it was really gratifying because I was there when he got the award, and you could see the joy in Walter's face giving it to Sal, because Sal followed Walter on art on Thor, and he was trying to maintain Walter's style a little bit, but at the same time, it was still Sal. It's kind of like John Romita Jr. doing X-Men after Paul Smith. He tried to do a little bit of Paul Smith, but eventually he got back into his groove. But yeah, that was a great night. Sal got some recognition that he deserved, and excuse me for getting a little choked up because I'm thinking about Sal and how great he was. But it's always nice to see a creator get their due when they're still alive, when they can appreciate it, as opposed to too many creators have gotten posthumous awards. And it was just great to see him, just like his brother John. Sal was always like a man's man, and he was just a great guy. I was very fortunate when I should shut up because this is really your time to talk, so forgive me for jumping in on the Baltimore.
No.
But I remember flying him in to sign, I think it was Spectacular Spider-Man 189, the 30th anniversary issue. And it was him and Alex Saviak, and he found out Submariner and Daredevil were my two favorite characters. And he kind of made a little bit of a comment like, yeah, I drew Daredevil here and there, especially with Submariner on that annual or something like that. And the next day he gave me a Submariner sketch as a gift. And I've got it framed at my desk at home and have had it since the day he gave it to me in 1993, I think it was.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah. To me, when he passed away, I felt, I have a good bit of South Buscema art. I have a good bit. I only have 4 pieces up on my calf, but I have more. But to me, that is the piece that means the most to me, because it was a gift and it was thoughtful, and he didn't have to. I mean, it was just like the next day, it's just like, hey, I got something for you, Nick. I was just like, wow. So anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's about all. I mean, he was a very generous man.
Yeah.
Another friend told me a story of during Heroes Con a long time ago, where he invited a number of I believe a number of artists over, and Sal spent time doing sketches for people.
Yeah.
So he was very, and all of his head sketches were free. He never asked for any money. He said actually once, I'm trying to keep, it's good for my practice to keep my skill up.
He was very generous. There was a convention that he couldn't make. I wasn't there for this, but I heard it from 2 or 3 people. So unless the 2 or 3 people just told each other this story, but he couldn't make it to a show because he was sick. So he sent a few pages of original art to put on the table. I mean, this was a long time ago, just to give to the fans, people to take a page for anybody that was there for him. So anyway, every story about him is positive. I've never heard one negative story about him, not one. I'm glad you had those good experiences. I'm really, really glad, I think in the comic industry, we're lucky. Most of our heroes are great people.
I agree, and I think he was also doing commissions for a long time through someone who also reps in like Ramona Fredone, did Ramona Fredone,
Yeah,
and her and pardon?
Catskill Comics.
Catskill Comics, yep, and Ron Friends, yeah.
Yeah. Rep Reading is there. Yeah, no, it's a lot of cool, great creators that really defined our industry. I mean, you bring up Ron Friends, and I got to tell you, that's a guy that has done so much seminal art and never gets enough credit for it. And he is one of the nicest, most reserved people you'll ever meet. But
He's a great guy. Yeah,
fantastic guy. And I hope he gets the accolades he deserves. I mean, everything from his run on Spider-Man with, the black costume, the rose, Hobgoblin, his Thor run, one of the saddest times of the industry, just to circle back to Sal and John, was, and the industry was going through a tough time when Marvel wasn't giving Sal or John any work.
Mm-hmm.
And DC started giving them work right away, which I thought was really great. So, even a sad situation like that, all of a sudden you got Sal and John doing other work. And I think Sal did, I don't know if he did more inking than penciling, but he did a lot of inking at DC. Mm-hmm. And he inked Ron Friends a bit. I think he inked Jim Apparel a little bit. And it was always cool to see the way he mixed in his art with different artists. Things that you never would have imagined happening was happening. It was just great. I mean, it was just great.
Okay. Can you imagine Marvel not employing Sal and John? I mean, that's just crazy to me.
It's mind-boggling, and I'm glad they took them back. I mean, there are some artists that you always perceive as Marvel guys or DC guys. And it's funny because, I'll give you an example. Gil Kane. How do you think of Gil Kane?
What do I think of Gil Kane?
How do you think of him?
How do I think of him? I think of him as irascible.
As a what?
Irascible.
Harassable?
Irascible. Kind of ornery.
Oh yeah. No,
I also think of him as a comic art stealer.
Well, I try not to think about that part. I've heard some incredible stories from Virginia Ramita, which are gut punches when you hear them.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah. But I think of him as a DC guy because of Green Lantern and a lot of books that he did at DC. And then I always forget that actually in the 70s, going into maybe the 80s a little bit, he was a Marvel guy. I mean, he did the cover to Giant Size X-Men. He had a run on Amazing Spider-Man. He did some Defenders and this and that. So it's kind of like that with Sal and John. You only think of them as Marvel guys.
Yeah.
I mean, even for 7 years, John Romita Jr. was at DC. You still really mostly thought of him as a Marvel guy, And that was fairly recent. So it was nice that they all were able to make it home. I mean, again, Carmine Infantino, same thing. I think of him as a DC guy, but he was at Marvel in the 70s, drawing Spider-Woman, Star Wars, Daredevil, Defenders, And you just think of them that way. Perez, who probably split his time more between both companies, Infinity Gauntlet is kind of a seminal piece of work for him, but he ended up only drawing the first 3 issues. and I think of him as a DC guy, mostly because of Teen Titans and Crisis on Infinite Earths, and Wonder Woman. Because I always remember he told me the story about why he did Wonder Woman. He said, "Well, Frank did Dark Knight, John did Superman, and I figured I should get on Wonder Woman before somebody else took her." He said there was only 3 of the big 3, and I had to get one before it was too late. But no, it was really rewarding to see Sal and John and others be brought back into Marvel. When the time came, it was really cool to see. It was great to see that DC took care of them, and then it was great to see that Marvel brought them back home and kept them going.
Do you have any other memories of Sal?
It was mostly signings and a few conversations. I don't remember seeing him much at conventions because I would get to the convention at 6 in the morning and probably be done at 6 at night, setting up, then breaking down. So there were a few artists that I got to meet at shows. I was always happy to have met people like Ron Friends, and the rare times you got to meet Jim Aparo. But Sal was definitely somebody I saw a little bit, not a lot, but every interaction was just wonderful. He's just a real down to earth guy, and his talent. I mean, he never lost it. He didn't waver at all. Kind of like Joe Kubert and Gil Kane and a few others. He always had that steady hand, and he always had that commitment to the craft. He respected the craft, and I think that really kept him going.
I pulled out my one Captain America page that I have by him, and
let's see it.
Maybe if my skill is okay doing this, but this is the scene that I think of when this is just a prime Sal.
It is.
Anyway, I thought I'd share that.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
It's from the story where 151, where Mr. Hyde and the Scorpion are under the kidnap Sharon Carter.
This Mr. Hyde and was it the Scorpion? Wasn't he called? Was it somebody else?
No, I think it's the Scorpion, unless my memory's fading.
Wasn't Hyde's part? Oh God, it is the Scorpion. You know what? I always think, who's Hyde's counterpart? Who's the, he first appeared in Thor. He was a snake. I mean, Amazing Spider-Man 232 and 233 are two of my favorite issues. It's where Hyde goes to kill him. Gosh darn it. I can't believe I can't remember his name. Somebody help me. Cobra. I think his name was Cobra.
There you go.
It was Hyde and Cobra. They were a great team together. I forgot that was a Scorpion. I just automatically think it's Cobra all the time. So...
Anyway, Nick, I just wanted to drop in and say that.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. It makes the show more fun. I'll always say this to everybody. If anybody ever wants to come on the air, just say it. I'm happy to put anybody on the air. Offering the art for sale is one thing, but hanging out with everybody is really where the fun is. And seeing whether or not I can get 80 likes, that always helps too.
Well, thanks.
Huh?
Thanks for spending Fridays with us.
Yeah, man, this is fun. I'm telling you, it's my favorite way to end every week. I'm looking forward to hopefully February 16th getting everything resolved with Diamond and not having to deal with that anymore. It's just really messed up because I'm either still on Friday night finishing up stuff, prepping stuff, or I got so waylaid during the week doing stuff that has to do with the diamond situation. Like, for example, and I'll announce it here. It's not like anybody's going to spill the beans here, but like I've been working on a humble bundle with other publishers where the money raised is to help us pay for the legal fees. And that's taken some time, making sure it's been a lot of back and forth because we're trying to get everybody to hand in 4 complete books. We're trying to get everybody to be about the same page count so that it's all equal, because I don't want anybody to say, well, I handed in a 200-page book and a 140-page book, but that person only handed in 400-page books. I should get more. It's like, no, let's not go down that road. Oh boy! Again, I forgot to turn this off. So yeah, that's eating up more time than you can imagine. Hey, Comic Art Boston's here. Thank you for being here, Comic Art Boston. But yeah, man, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite way to end the week every week. The Fridays I can't do it are, I feel it like missing in my being. Like, I didn't get to do the show. I mean, like I said, doing the claims and everything, that's fun. Hanging out with you guys is the real fun.
Can I ask you one more question? What kind of Sal art do you have?
I've got quite a few Spectacular Spider-Man pages. I have quite a few Submariner pages. I have very few Avengers and Defenders pages. I probably should have bought more, but I didn't. And I do have, I think Spider-Girl pages penciled by Ron. It sounds so bad saying it like that. I'm pretty sure the Ron Friend Spider-Girl page with Daredevil on it, the future Daredevil, was penciled by Ron and inked by Sal. I do have Superman pages. I do have a few Apparel pages inked by Sal because I just, I think I do. But it's a mix, and I did enjoy seeing him ink people. So, but for the most part, it's probably mostly Submariner and Spectacular Spider-Man.
Okay. I have also a Marvel team up page by him, but anyway.
Oh, do you have it? Do you want to show it? Show it if you got it.
Yeah, sure.
Why not? That's what we're here for.
Have to get it out of the portfolio.
I do have 3 I don't know if I have a ROM page. I think I do. I hate saying stuff like that. I got to get my pages in order. I do have a 3-page sequence of the Hulk by Sal, with a Dire Wrath who was in the form of a baby, and then Bruce Banner or the Hulk shows up, and then all of a sudden you see him turn into a Wraith. But it had that like Kal-El origin where the Wraith came down in a rocket and got adopted by a family, and just a really cool 3-page sequence. Hey, Amy?
Yeah?
Can you look at Slack? It was probably a year ago, if not longer. See whether or not you can find the 3 pages of the Hulk. Oh, you know what? I know where it's at. I'm going to forward it to you from my computer.
Okay.
I sent it to Mark Moran. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, my God. Iron Man with the nose, too.
Yeah, I like
you
the
gotta
humor.
love that.
Yeah.
Where did you get that one? How did you get it?
Oh, that was fairly it's a couple years ago at the Comic Art Con.
Okay.
The seller had I think the complete issue, so he had decided to split it up.
That's being somebody who has split up a few issues lately, I can't criticize, that's for certain. Okay, Amy, they're coming over right now. It's Hulk 262. These are great pages. I love these.
Get them up on Slack?
Yeah, get them up on Slack for Jay so he can show it real quick. But yeah, I mean, I think I have a ROM page or 2. I just got to look for it. A lot of stuff that I have that I need to just find the time to post. I've got a bunch of Brent Anderson X-Men annual pages. I I just got to find the time. I will never, unless I'm desperate, I will never break up Brave and the Bold 123. I spent too many years trying to put it together. That was an incredible 37-year journey. I can't believe I put together Brave and the Bold 121, 122, and 123. It was the dumbest thing in the world to try and do, and I actually did it, which is insane. And it was so many things that had to come together that should not have made it easy to come together. The craziest one was doing the trade with, Marcus finding out I needed the cover because I bought a page at Comic Art Live from Larry Wilson that completed 121, I think. And then him busting my chops for a while saying, yeah, too bad you don't know where the cover to 123 is. And me being stupid, never put two and two together. And he should have held out for more. Marcus was a saint putting up with my indecisiveness. But yeah, and then like all of a sudden being able to fly home with the art instead of Albert taking it home, and Spencer was doing my show and me showing the 123 on the air, saying I wish I had the 121, and Spencer just saying, "Oh, I know where that is. Mike Carlin owns it." I was like, "What?" So anyway,
it's awfully
team up page one more time because I really loved it. I talk too much.
No. It's very satisfying to complete a whole issue.
Yeah,
I can't imagine, especially on a Batman Aparo.
Oh wow, it's just so beautiful. I just love everything about it, and I love Doctor Strange's essence leaving him or coming back to him. And then Iron Man with the nose. I mean, that is such a classic Iron Man costume, having the nose. That car's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, I like the humor between Strange and Spidey.
Who wrote that issue? Do you remember?
That's a good question. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yep. Oh, by the way, everybody, Carrie Bates. I think it's Carrie Bates. No, not Carrie Bates. Oh, God, who created The Punisher? I can't believe I can't think of this. Jerry Conway. Arsenal Comics. Go to their Facebook page. They're selling all of Jerry Conway's collection and some of his art. So, Scott, is Brave and the Bold 151? Is that the Flash, or is that the Atom? If it's the Atom, I actually traded it to Mike Berkey. I had the complete issue. I traded it to Berkey. If it's the Flash, I have everything except for one page. So if you know where the last page is, the Brave and the Bold with the Flash, please let me know. Oh, Scott, if you know where the last page with the Flash is, please let me know. I'm only missing one page. Talk about a friggin' book that I need to scan and post on CAF. It's The Flash by Jim Aparo. It's like, wow. Sorry, I talk too much.
Bill Mantlo was the writer.
Yeah, well, the Hulk, yeah.
No, on the team up page.
Man, that's another guy. He was one of the most brilliant writers our industry ever had. I mean, Cloak and Dagger, Rom, Mike Renatz, that Hulk annual, that friggin' great Hulk annual where the green people, the green woman is being chased and comes onto Earth and she gets captured with the Hulk and they go to her planet and Hulk helps to free all the green people from the red people. And before he leaves, he says, show them the mercy that they didn't show you. And as he leaves, she says, mercy with a question mark. And then they do everything to the green people that the green people did to them. And Hulk was like back on Earth and looks in the telescope and sees that happening and starts to cry. I mean, Mantlo was such a freaking genius writer. Man.
You don't hear people talk about him much. That's the funny thing.
No, they don't, because for most people, they don't appreciate what he did. And he, unfortunately, that accident just put him out of commission. And, and his brother's caregiver passed away. But fortunately, my understanding is Marvel did take care of him so that he's okay. And that's, again, something I know that a lot of people, and look, there's reasons, are upset where the comic companies owned by these big studios, the comic creators get the least amount of money. But there are great stories about Dave Cockrum and his wife Patty getting money from Marvel when they needed it. Bill Mantlo. There's a lot of great stories. I mean, those are the things that really make the world a little bit better and a little bit easier, knowing that the people, because we wouldn't have a Marvel or a DC or the comic industry without these guys. That's why the Hero Initiative is so important, I mean, look at William Messner Loebs. I mean, he was living in this car and he was a janitor. This is a guy who had some seminal runs and he's homeless, and it was horrible. So, going back to the fun stuff, the better stuff, the more positive stuff. Jay, did you put up the Hulk? I don't even know if you did.
No, I was waiting on you to give
Stop
me.
talking.
Oh. Cool.
I mean, that's just a really that last page really becomes emotional.
Nice.
Yeah. I got to put that up on my tab.
Yes, please do. You definitely.
Yeah, I will. That'll be one that I put up tonight. Which Sal pages are you selling tonight? Southern Comic Geek, I'm not selling any. Maybe down the line. I do not want to offer art for sale unless it's already been planned and you didn't know. I'm against putting art for sale when a creator passes away right away because it feels cheesy. And again, like if I had Sal Buscema art for sale tonight, obviously I would offer it. You know what? I have a lot of Sal art of. I can't believe I forgot about this. I have a lot of Sal art where he inked Ron Garney on the Hulk.
Oh.
That's where I have the most Sal art, I think. As far as one character, one run, I must have 30 pages of Sal inking Garney on the Hulk. Like Hulk with the man bun and everything. Oh man, that's good stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, maybe I'm stupid, but I'm against doing that because it feels like you're playing on people's heartstrings, the attention that a creator who passes. So yeah, not tonight. Hey, Southern Comic Geek, I'll bring some on the air down the line. I had some of the, like I said, I've got like 30 pages, maybe even more, of Garney being inked by him, so I'll bring them on the air down the line. And you're right. I mean, I think you're right. As long as it doesn't get marked up just because he passed away. Yeah, I just got to give it thought. I got to wrap my head around it. By the way, just real quick, where are we at on the likes? The one thing that because I really want the experience to grow. So that's my one thing that
57.
57. Come on. Well, we're doing at least one giveaway. So we got that going for us.
Hey, Nick, I should probably drop off.
All right, buddy. I'm sorry. I literally get caught up, No.
No.
Fun.
Well, I mean, it's he was a great Hulk artist, and he was a major Hulk artist. So it's great that you're remembering him. But anyway, it was nice to be on the show. Nice to show a couple pieces of art and share some memories. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on the air. And again, anybody who ever wants to come on the air, you're welcome. All you got to do is ask. You can do it ahead of time. You can do it live. It's all good. Thanks, Peter. I really appreciate you coming.
Take care.
So that was nice. That was really nice having Peter on the air. Well, I mean, unexpectedly, speaking of Thor, we've got this print by Walt Simonson, signed by Walt, limited edition. Jay, do we have a price on this? I don't even remember.
Hold on just a second.
All right, well, let's do Wonder Woman. Look, you got the Wonder Woman up. Okay, now we got the print up. So take me off because I'm cutting off the print. So this is a limited edition print. It's by Walter. This is from 1986. How many years ago is that, Jay? Is that 40 years ago? That was 40 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 82 and I'll be 44 this year.
And I hate you because you look like you're 20. I hate you for that. But as Alberto said, OAX alert. And guys, you got Thor, Loki, and Beta Ray Bill.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Be well. Have a great rest of your night. Have an amazing weekend.
There you go. So, guys, this is a great print. This is... are you going to be at all? Right now, Lou, it's looking like Saturday and Sunday because the 16th is the... not the trial, the hearing with the Chapter 7 bankruptcy people. So I feel like I should just do the Saturday and Sunday, fly in Saturday afternoon, and fly home Sunday late night. So it'll be nice to see you guys. It'll be good to have a weekend away, or at least a day and a half away. Yeah, more Better Way booze. Nothing to be sorry about, Peter. Thank you for being here. So this is a great print. It's limited to only 230. I would have limited to 337, but what do I know? It's official. Drawn July 7th, 1986, and sold July 7th, 1986. You won't need a Nick Standy. That's funny. So this is a great print for anybody who wants it. You know what? Let's take the alien print that I was going to sell. Take care, brother. Have a good one. Why don't we do this as the giveaway? A Walt Simonson print. Yeah, right? That's awesome. We'll give this away tonight, you know? What? So let's do hashtag EXP Walt Rocks. Hashtag EXP Walt Rocks. Alberto, you're being asked. Thorverine wants to know if you'll be signing autographs all day or just at certain times. Can you let Thorverine know, Alberto? Let's see. Where are we at on the likes? Amy, you can head out if you want, unless there's something. Guys, 72 people. Okay. Hold on, this is Spencer. Hey, I'm live on the air. Can I call you when I'm done? Bye. Alberto, that's not true. You just got asked about your autograph. Jesus. All right, guys, 72 people watching, 80 likes. I think that if everybody hits, we're going to do one giveaway. We're going to do this. If we get to 80 likes, I think you'll like what I'm giving away. All right. All right, let's go to the Wonder Woman since you showed it. Did you do the show? Hey, Mark Fong, Evil Soren, how are you? All right, so this is by two great creators who have passed away. Lee Moder, who I was very fortunate to work with on Painkiller Jane and on some Battlestar Galactica. He was wonderful to work with. Passed away way too young. I think he might have been 55, 53. I can't remember. And then, of course, the late Dan Green, who had some really quintessential runs on so many great creators, from Walt Simonson on X Factor to Mark Silvestri, John Romita Jr. One of the few times they worked together. This is a beautiful page, and I tell you what, just because I want somebody to get a page by these two great creators, and this is just a fun page. I'll actually just drop this to $250. And this is some of the art that Dan was selling at New York Comic Con at 2019, and well, he was not selling his art cheap. Let's leave it at that. So $250 for tonight. It's a beautiful Wonder Woman page. I personally love it. So let's go for X-Men Search for Cyclops #1. CJ, can't wait to show off the metal covers. Nice. You know what? Let's do this one at $250 as well. Let's just do it. You know, not much in the selling mood, not much in the hyping mood. So, who wants to search for Cyclops? A few people, but not enough. That's why it took 3 or 4 issues before they found him. If a lot of people wanted to look for him, it would have been done in a few pages. DJ. Yeah, $500 enough. I think this page might have been like, I don't know why I'm thinking 4 1/4 or 5 1/4. But yeah, he had them at really high. Jay, I don't know if anybody not on Facebook isn't seeing.
I popped it up.
Oh, you popped it up. Okay, sorry I missed it. All right, let's see, guys. Are we going to get to a really cool giveaway? We got. Let's see. We're up to 63 likes. All right. So we know we're going to give away this Walt Simonson Alien, which is cool. All right. Let's go to Moon Knight 29, page 16. God, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Tom Palmer. I mean, it's really weird. All right, go with me. I probably want to see this, but in the second and third panel, you get like a Ms. Mystic, Bill Sienkiewicz, Neil Adams feel. And in the fourth panel, it feels a little bit like John Buscema, Tom Palmer, Magic the Gathering. It's just great. It's just great. I'll drop this $25 to 2 1/4. I paid too much for this to go much lower. And I'll do my undramatic reading. Excuse me. I'm no one ever knew. Free, no one ever guessed. Free to leap out of the cloud, over the flames. My aunt and uncle took me in. So kind, so loving. Their caring was almost too much for me. I'd never known people could be like that and not want anything in return. Free to reach for the heavens. Who is the character? That I don't remember. I honestly do not remember. Marcus, you know everything. Moon Knight 29. Who is the character? Because it ain't Ms. Mystic. Stained glass scarlet. Oh, is it? I'll take your word for it. You know, I can always just look it up. I got a computer right here. So I don't like that green apple. All right, where are we at on the likes, guys? Because I'm thinking about a really cool giveaway. If we get to 80 likes, we get to 80 likes. Can't believe it looks so much like Ms. Mystic. And I got waylaid looking for the likes. 29. Is everybody there? Did I lose everybody? Let's see. Midnight 29. Let's see. Brighter on this too. Dan DeMatteis, okay. Stained glass scarlet. All right. I really do not remember that name. So, Jeff, Wedding, you hit it on the nose. Damn. $11 appearances. Wow. That's a lot. It's a lot more than I thought. Oh my god. We're all having the bated breath, the reveal of the character's name. So let's see. Of course, I'm going to do the other thing, which is just seeing how many likes we have to see if we're going to get to 80. Now we're at 65. I'm not sure we're going to get to 80. We should, though. People are coming in and going out. Nick got to the office less than an hour and he's already yawning. What do you want from me? It ain't easy being me. All right. How about Captain America, number 4, unpublished cover? So it is unpublished. Kind of crazy. It was $2,500 when it was sold unpublished. So I'm gonna keep it at the same price. But it's Garney after John Byrne. So Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty, number 4. There are slight differences between this and the published cover. I think like Cap's face is a little bit more to the left, so you see more of his face and jaw. I think Submariner's hand was slightly different, and the Human Torch is definitely a little different. Is the Cap a stat in this one too? No stats here. This is all original art, and yes, they're fighting a bunch of torches. This is all art, no stat. So it's really nice. Really nice. My high blood pressure felt. All right, let's go to the Batman family. Yeah. All right, this one is definitely marquee. But man, this is gorgeous. Well, a stat is when, let's say, there's a page of art or cover drawn, and the character isn't exactly the way they want it, and gets drawn separately, but it ends up getting photocopied and changed, and they put it right over the art. So Yeah. No, this is a fantastic page. I mean, you've got Man-Bat in every panel. Although in the one panel, he's just knocking the guy off the roof. But it's as he's about to kill Batman. And then you see that Batman face, and that looks so good. I mean, God, Golden was a genius. I mean, you get a little bit of a Neil Adams shock look to Batman. That Neil Adams wanted to Punisher crossover with Batman. And Batman Family 20, apparently. But this bottom, oh my God. Screed. Don't worry, Hotshot. I won't let you splatter all over the concrete. They probably give me a ticket for littering. Screed. So, and it says Bob Layton, but I got to tell you, it's signed by Joe Rubenstein and Mike Golden. So, I don't know. I do take time payments. You know what I'm going to do next week, guys? I'm going to show a piece of artwork, a very meaningful piece of artwork that won't be for sale. I'm going to bring that. I'll do an unveiling next week, like I did a couple months ago with the or last month with the Marvel Age #2 cover. Tom is not spending his OAX funds. Nobody is spending their OAX funds. #1 Marvel fan. Everybody's waiting till OAX. All right, and then we have Marshall Rogers Detective 578. I think this is the second. Clayface. I don't think it's the third. Marcus, you're waiting for OAX, please. I would pay you to go to OAX. I would use my points and get you a business class ticket. Clayface 3, thank you. All right. Amy says goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend, Amy. Drive careful with the black ice and everything. So this is just one of those great pages. I will say one thing. The machine here is art, but then here, and here, the little machine is a stat. So, Semrex, CRJB, how are you? Give you $1 a day for the next 7,500. Nicholas, if that's, can you do a little bit better than that? I mean, can you do 20% down and the rest within 6 months? 3 months would be preferable, but I'd let it go 6 months. I know if you want it, you actually really love it. So let me know. Because 7,500 days, that would be not quite 30 years, but wait. Oh, wait. No, 7,500 days. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do the math. Back to Michael Golden, Marshall Rogers, Batman pages. Yeah, it is a once in a lifetime. I just wanted to bring some cool stuff. I mean, I think I always bring cool stuff, but this was definitely different cool stuff. This is just, I'm going to do some undramatic reading. 23 years? Okay. 28 years, 5 months. By the way, Jay, have you put up the Kickstarter, the Villains Kickstarter yet?
I did earlier, but I can put it in again.
Please do. If anybody, if you like it, if you can support it, it's appreciated. It's a really cool Kickstarter. Man, no price on the back. Would have been funny to see what the old price was. Hey, we got 337 backers. Not that there's any connection with the Disney Villains and Thor, but outside of both owned by Marvel, but 337. Oh, 841. I gotta hurry. So anyway, real quick. For even now, a bizarrely garbed prowler lumbers along the shadowed corridors of Gotham City's Star Laboratory. Complex mechanism tucked under his arm. He also thinks his work for the night is finished. And regretfully, he also is wrong. Okay, mister, hold it right there. Not when my very life depends on... No, fool, one of your wild shots has shattered the mechanism. Henry Matlock has been the night watchman at this facility for the past 5 years. No, keep away from me. For the 20 years before that, he was one of Gotham's finest, receiving 3 letters of commendation. I'm warning you, mister. But in all his years behind the badge, he has never been a man who can shed bullets. He has never seen a man who can shed bullets like a tin roof sheds rain. Never until now, that is, and it may well be the last thing he ever sees. I backed it. You the man. Thank you, Alberto. Email Jay the GoFundMe for Jamie, and we'll pop it up, Jay. Script by Englehart, yeah? Don't ever be claiming to think of anything in the narration box. Always be wrong. Dude, please. It's undramatic reading time with me. I'm terrible. All right, we got to figure out what the giveaway is. 66 likes, guys. 14 likes away from a pretty big giveaway. All right, let's do the All-Star Batman since they're here. Jay, All-Star Batman, number 3, page 5. $750. John, yes, there will be a giveaway. This is just like really impactful. I think the Garney cap is a good giveaway. I think that's a great giveaway, but no, I'm not giving that away. You got to love this with Batman and the KG Beast. And I got to be blunt. This is a great price. Let's show page 7. Fantastic. You gotta love KG Beast throwing the throwing stars into Two-Face's face. Let's go to page 10. That's right. OAX artist alert. You got Duke here with Batman with Two-Face. Pretty cool. Whoa, $500. All right, if you want to provide a giveaway, email me and Jay. Email it to me and Jay. This is a great price. Semrix, this is a good time to pick it up. It's actual pencils. Matthias, it's actual pencils and inks. Now this page, let's go to page 12. I can't believe that when I offered this, no one ever picked this up. This is the funniest page. I remember the old days when Nick would take Chris and do 11 cent. Oh, it's a good giveaway. I still do good giveaways. Oh man, I still do good giveaways. You gotta love the fact that the Penguin just like stands there when he's made fun of, and he just like sprays them with gasoline and burns them. I guess you shouldn't love it, but you know what I'm saying. All right, page 13. This is a really good price. You got Two-Face being operated on. You know, I'll drop this one in price to $500 just for the heck of it. Let's see if we can do anything tonight. So, Jay, remind me that page 13, I dropped it to $500. All right, page 14. After the operation. That's on page 14.
Mine goes 13 to 15.
Well, Amy skipped one. All right, how much is 15?
$650.
Okay. No, these are pencil and ink on the board, Marcus. All right, so what I'll do is for 14, I'll make it the same $650. No way, Tom. No way. It doesn't do me any good for you to text it to me. Can you, Jay? I'm going to text you, Spencer. Facebook Messenger it to me at least. That makes it easier. And we got to go because this is taking up a lot of time. Um, let's see. Spencer, I'm just going to do the giveaways I have here. We'll save your giveaway for another day. Guys, get us to 80 likes. We're doing one giveaway. Let's do another one. 12 likes away. All right. You got number 15 up there. I support Tom's idea. Yeah, I bet you do. Page 17. Man. All right. Here we go. Page 18 and 22. Well, 18 first. $700. And page 22. All right, which page? I don't want to do that. That's weird. All right, how many likes we got? Did we get up to 80 yet, Jay?
Let me refresh over here. 69.
Guys, 11 likes away from a bigger giveaway. All right, we did what? Walt Rocks?
EXP Walt Rocks to enter the giveaway.
All right. Package deal for the All-Star. What pages, Miss Jen? Tell me which page. You want to buy it all? Let me know if you want to buy it all or if you want to buy select pages. I'll do a package deal. Crimson Terror. Is it Walt Rock or Walt Rocks? Crimson Terror, you forgot the S. You want to try it again? All. Okay. Jay, help me here. Pop up page 5. Let's do this in order. Page 5, 750. Page 7, how much? 750, that's 15. Page 10. 500, that's 2,000. Page 12. Page 12, 2,800. Page 13.
You actually dropped this one to 500.
Okay. So 3,300. Page 14.
I didn't have a 14.
Okay, page 14 and 15 are 650 each. Oh, Jesus. I can't remember this. Jen, we'll work this out after the show. We'll work something out. I'm like running on the clock. It's 10 minutes to 9, and we cannot be late for. We cannot have Nancy's show be late. And my head is spinning in a million different directions. All right, so sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. All right, where are we at on likes? 6 likes away, guys. 6 likes away. Come on, I got 74. Somebody else is saying 75. All right, well, we wait to see whether or not we get the 6 likes. Let's do this. Mike Aswell says 75. First and foremost, everybody, the weather's been horrible. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay careful. Hug your loved ones. You never know what's going to happen in life. Be kind to each other. All right, let's make the world a better place a little bit at a time. You never know what somebody else is going through. So pay it forward and be kind. Be kind, be considerate, help where you can. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world. Pray for a lot of the hunger and the strife in the world to go away, or help it go away. What we do here is a luxury, and it's fun. And like I said, I luckily, if stuff gets claimed, that's great. If it doesn't, I have fun being here with you guys. but a lot of people do not have the luxury that we have. Like, even on my worst and unluckiest day, like all the money I lost at Diamond, I still think about the fact that there are people who are on SNAP benefits, which are really food stamps, who are getting their food stamp SNAP benefits cut in half. You know, going from $2 a meal to $1 a meal. So always keep in mind somebody has it worse than you. Yeah. Somebody absolutely always has it worse than you. Obviously, we all have problems. You know, we all need to deal with them, but always keep that in mind. What's greater than 3? Nick, the praying is not working.
It's a heart.
Oh, that's a heart? Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, let's help where we can. And you know what? When it comes to stuff like, I mean, look, I say this almost every week. 27% of kids in America go to bed hungry. Let's write to our Congress people, our senators. Let's tell them this isn't right. Let's tell them that they need to take care of the American people. You know, we're the richest country in the world. And last week, a homeless woman who was living out of her car froze to death. I mean, it's pathetic. It's effing pathetic. This should not be the case. We should do better. We should be better. And politicians need to be better. And I'll just say this, they should not be beholden to corporate donors. It's for the people, by the people. We should remind them of that. Politicians work for us. We don't work for them. Right now, they work for the donors. And that has to change. So, thanks, round guy. What's the spam story back there? We'll talk about that next week, all right? Because we're running out of time this week.
Folks, I don't have any more accounts. We have 2 likes left.
2 likes, guys. 2 likes to a second giveaway. Maybe I'll do a third giveaway. Let's get those 2 more likes. I think it's more like they're still alive thinking.
All right, 1 more like. Come on, y'all.
So, tonight, 9 o'clock, Nates and McCann, Comics Unlimited. There will probably be some producer shows over the weekend. Sunday at 8 o'clock. Cool, 80 likes. I'll think of a second giveaway. Excuse me. 8 o'clock, Ruben the Collector. Go to his channel. By the way, after this show, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm a little bit too. So leave a comment, please. Sunday, 8 o'clock, Ruben the Collector. Monday, 5 o'clock, we may have interviews. I don't know for certain. 6 o'clock, Comic Collectibles with Rex and John. 11 o'clock, Best Coast Comics. Sunday at 7. Minute to Skim It with Miss Jen. 8 o'clock. Tomorrow's Books Today. 10 o'clock. Henri.
So for Tuesday, it's Comic Industry Insiders at 2 Eastern, 1 Central. Then it's Writers versus Artists at 5 Eastern, 4 Central. Then it's a 3-hour block of Miss Jen starting at 7 Eastern, 6 Central with Minute to Skim It. Then at 8 Eastern, 7 Central with Tomorrow's Comics Tuesdays. And then at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, we got Kicking It with Henri.
There we go. Wednesday at 7, Comic Collectibles are back with Rex. What else do we have on Wednesday? I can't believe I can't remember everything.
Not sure yet. Hump Day Heroes is still taking a little bit of a break. So,
okay. Hey, Becky Bates, how are you? Michael, thank you for entering. Thursday at 7 is What's in the Box. 8:30 is Geek Chat. 10 o'clock is Mog Park, which is always cool. They bring special guests. Mel and Mog are fantastic. Friday at 1 is FOC Fridays. And at 7 o'clock, I'll be back at next Friday. I'm going to show a piece of art that is very meaningful to me. The backstory may make you cry. Okay? It's definitely emotional. So let's do the first giveaway on the alien while I figure out what the other one is. I'm just here for free donuts. Order up. Yes, with Matthias. And thank you, everybody, for getting us to 85 likes. I really appreciate it. It's really kind. TJ James. All right. All right, guys. So this is real quick. You got to throw in Sonia or Simonson print. Sonia or Simonson print. We can either do this limited edition pair of red Sonia limited edition covers that are $35 on the website. I know what's going to win. Or we can do this $200 Walt Simonson print. So, Sonia, print. Sonia, print. Sonia, print. Which one do you guys want? Let's go. We got 1 minute. We're going to have to roll. How about both? 2 giveaways. Sure, why not? Let's do both. Let's roll the. Go ahead, spin it. We got to hurry. All right, go. All right, let's spin it again. Richard Hopp. All right. So Goo gets the Sonia. Goo gets the Sonia. And Richard Huff gets the Thor. So congratulations, everybody. Listen, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Again, I love doing this every week. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's my favorite way to end the week. So, and next week we might do some stuff for the Police Athletic League, but I'm definitely going to show a very meaningful piece of art that you may really appreciate. Jay, take us away.